Five-Head Island. It's the place to be. Oh, wait, Shrek. Hold on. No, nobody. Calm down. We're going to do it again. It's fun. Five-Head Island. It's the place to be. Five-Head Island. The place for you and me. Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Cub, and after much technical difficulty in which AT&T was like, no live stream for you today, we're back to Five-Head Island Live. If you're watching in the archive, when I say we're back, what I mean is it did the countdown and then just stopped. But it's fine now. It's all working. Alrighty, so who do we have with us in the chat today? Don't say your names, just say some things, because your names are next to the things you say. Where can I download the mod pack? You gotta get the curse launcher, mate, and then it's right inside of there. So we've got a fresh stock of bread. Listen, I'll be 100% honest with everyone watching live. I didn't plan this. I don't know what we're gonna do. I just thought it would be a fun thing to do live, because it's the 10th episode, it's the end of the series, unless we decide to renew it for a second run of 10 episodes to take us to episode 20. But look, I'm running out of space to store things in here, so I think what we're going to have to end up doing is building more. Are they crates? I think that they are. We've got different varieties here, but I don't even know how to go about building a void crystal block. Oh, Shrek me. What? A void crystal? Atomic reconstructors. You need... Oh, goodness me. Okay, well, it's just some iron... iron casing, redstone, gives you an atomic reconstructor. When you have crafted a couple of items, you might want to find a way to automate this. There's a very simple way to accomplish this. Place the atomic reconstructor down, facing a precision dropper. Next, place a ranged collector in the area that has the converted item set as whitelist. Now you can just chunk your raw material into the dropper to convert them. What are these shenanigans? What is this crystal and reconstructors? I need more information. Craft crystals. Upon being supplied with power, it shoots out a laser. When the laser hits a block, it will convert all surrounding items and blocks, provided they can be converted. Well, what do I use? A block of coal being hit with this laser. This laser will apparently turn it into a void crystal block. That's interesting. What happened to the live stream? So it's literally happening right now. Refresh the page. Goodness me. Hey, Ebel, welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's epic, says Tucker. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about this atomic reconstructor? What goes into this? Okay, here we go. Apparently I'm spelling atomic wrong. Oh, yeah, I totally am. Duh. Good grief, that was a Bush moment there. Nuclear missiles. We got some nuclear weapons of mass destruction. Particle maker. Material atomizer. Tiny bit receiver. Keeps changing its name. It's like it doesn't know what it wants to be. Oh, Shrek me, what is this? I don't think we're in a place to build one of these. Iridium gears. Inderium ingots isn't bad, but it will require we get an induction smelter or an alloy smelter. Alloy smelter would obviously be the better way to go. I mean, this is the superior smelting device, for sure. But I don't know what this is. What is superium essence? I know how to technically get that. Intermedium ingot. What? All right, we're gonna have to come back to this later. This is a cool looking thing that looks like it'll do cool things, but I don't know. I don't know. Cub, get rid of Enderman. Just board up the sides of your spawner so it's in closed space. Will that work? I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll teleport through walls. I don't think that's going to stop them. I've never noticed an Enderman to be concerned with hiding behind, like with teleporting into a place they can't see. I think they do it all the time. But we might have to do that. I have not put burnt dirt in my spawner yet. What did I eat for breakfast? I'm glad that you asked, because I actually ate a sausage with mustard and some Pringles, because that's what was in my kitchen. I was going to stop. I went to the bank this morning. I was going to stop and get donuts, but I knew that that would be a terrible idea, because Anytime, Saturday is when I do most of my recording, and I have to be very careful about what I intake on a Saturday because it will affect my attitude throughout the day. So when I start off a day and I'm like, I really want a donut, I have to remember what's going to happen after I eat that donut. It's going to be a little bit later in the day, and I'm going to be just like I'm going to eat the donut, and then I'm going to sit down to record, and like 20 minutes in, I'm going to be like, oh, the carbs. Oh my gosh! And then I'm just going to take a nap in the middle of a recording. So I have to be very conscious. So obviously instead, I ate a sausage covered with mustard and some Pringles. And I feel great! What can I say? It's got all that protein powering through my body. It's a nice slow burn. Whereas that, eating your Pringles probably actually counteracted that. Lots of starch in those potatoes. Potatoes! Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Mash them up and get some chips or whatever. I can't really remember what the line was. Alright, everybody. Here's the plan for today that I'm literally just making up as we go. We don't have a furnace. We should probably build... Oh, you know what we ought to do? You know what we ought to do? If this is going to be the last episode forever and ever, and I'm keeping you forever and for always. Jim's Life 123. I love you as well as much as I can love a stranger on the internet. Let's go ahead and we'll do this. Anyone know his cobblegen level? It's still level 1. No reason to update it right now because I thought about this earlier and I was like, should we be generating more cobblestone? And the answer to that question is no, because we've got a massive excess. It's still being produced faster than we're consuming it with all of this. Maybe later we'll do it, but I don't know. We'll have to find out. But anyway, as I was saying, we ought to automate the process of getting items out of the monster spawner and bringing them over here to be processed. So for that, we're going to need some item conduits. Now, we haven't built any conduits yet. We've talked about it. You know, we've teased it, but we haven't actually gone through and done it. And of course, that's going to require that we get either an induction smelter or alloy smelter. I'm going to go with alloy smelter because we've already built one Ender IO contraption. So we might as well go all the way with it. Just really delve head first, dive deep into this. So let's see what we got here. Alloy. I can't read what that says. I had waffles with powdered sugar for breakfast. Dry for spoiling. Sorry. Stephen Smith, I think that wasn't powdered sugar. I think that was cocaine and you've lost your mind. Just take it slow, mate. Just take it slow. It's all good. What else we got? Endermen don't teleport into light, so light up your entire base and you should be fine. There's an idea, I guess, once we get some more glowstone. Might do some nice, like, glowstone slabs everywhere if we can make a glowstone slab. Hey, Kebab! Was poppin'! Nothing much. You need a way to store power? I do. You're absolutely right. That's a thing that we'll do later. Right now, we've only got one machine, so we're not hurting for energy. It's fine. Like, this is producing more than enough to maintain, so I'm not too concerned about storing power at the moment. OMG, I smell bacon, KBRB. If you end the live stream before I get back, I will be sad. We're going to be going for a while. No sweat, mate. All right, alloy smelter. Let's do this thing. What do we need? Some iron, some more iron. So that's like, what, 7 pieces of iron. Plus these 4. That would be 11. Plus, oh my good gosh. Forgot how expensive some of these recipes can be. All right, we've got some pulverized iron here. Can we prioritize the pulverization of more iron? We've got to have more pulverized iron than that. Where's our iron blocks? We've got 2 iron blocks, and I don't see any more pulverized iron in here unless I'm just missing it, so that's a darn shame. So that's 18. Well, that's like not even close to being enough because we have to have 4 of these blocks, so we're going to need more than double what we currently have. Shrek, is that what this is becoming? Is that what this is going to be? I don't want that to be this. I'm not going to play Discord right now. You can't join me because it's a single-player world, Vrish, so therefore it'd be ridiculous and pointless to have Discord on. Well, good, we got more iron in here at least. Actually, we got a lot more ore in here. Goodness me, we get a lot of diamonds out of this thing. This is fantastic. Also, we need to look into building better storage options because, dadgummit, I'm all out of space in one of these chests over here. I think it's the chest that we use for, like, plants and things. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some more work there, but let's not waste any more time here. Let's pop the chest open, we'll get the iron in there. And actually, what are you processing right now? Oh, iron! Okay, well great, that was just great timing on my part, I guess. Either that, or you can't... Yeah, I don't think you can crush iridium. That's a sad story, but we'll just throw it back in here. What can you do with iridium? Oh, you can pulverize it. How come you can pulverize it, but you can't do it Well, dadgum you. You're not ever going to get pulverized. I'm mad now, and I'm throwing you in there for safekeeping. Actually, it wouldn't be pointless because you can give you tips and stuff. Well, you guys can also give me tips and stuff via the medium we're currently using, which is the chat that I'm reading. Expand your mob farm, says Lucas Kits. Right now, I'm more interested in automating getting stuff out of the mob farm. If we can automatically get stuff out of the mob farm and bring it back over here, that would be just swell with me. That would make me super happy. One thing we can do is go ahead and build... I mean, we could recycle these furnaces, since we're about to have, like, one furnace to rule them all. But I kind of want to keep these just for things. I think that there may be solar panels, but we're going with lava power, because that's what we've always done. I don't think solar RF is in this. Yeah, it doesn't appear that we have solar RF. We've got whatever these are. We've got a vibrant photovoltaic cell. If that makes you happy, whatever that does. Solar panels from Actually Additions. I'm not sure if any of these... Yeah, it doesn't look like this generates RF. It generates GP, which is fine. We don't need money, actually. So we'll just go back to what we were doing, which I guess is building a furnace. Now, do I have any cobblestone? Just lying about 5 whole pieces. Well, goodness me. Fortunately, we can get some right out of the air. It's not a big deal or anything. 3 Ferni? Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and build 8 of them. Why not? I can handle having a few extra furnaces lying around. Yeah, he definitely won't make a server. I didn't even read the original comment where someone asked if I could have a server, but I see that someone's already replied, so I don't even have to get involved in that conversation. Goodness me. No! Never! We'll never make a server. I would rather punch myself in the face multiple times than I would deal with a server and all of the different things involved with that. So a cauldron we can go ahead and build. We've got the resources. We have the technology. So there we go. We've got those out of the way. And then it's really just all about... Oh, you know what? We can build the capacitor too while we're here. Because I think we've already got some of these, some of these, some of these, a couple of those, and a couple of these. Things from the bushes and things from the trees. I think they're yucky, but I know they'll please my friends for dinner. Boo-doo-doo. That's from the Land Before Time 5, The Mysterious Island. I'm gonna ruin the mystery for you. Chomper's there. It's Chomper and his parents. Great episode, though, guys. Like, really quality Land Before Time stuff. That's probably, like, my 3rd favorite episode. Like, it's really good. Like, my favorite is, of course, the original. You can't beat the original. Followed by 6, I believe it is, Lone Dinosaur. Dinosaur! It's a good one. And then probably 5. 5 might be better than 6, though. I don't know. I have to rewatch Land Before Time now. Should we go ahead and make some crates while we're waiting? While we're waiting, because it's just wood, and we've probably got a lot of that lying about. Yeah, we do. Look at that. That's lovely. We need more, though. I need to create, like, a farm to automatically harvest our trees for us, because it gets real tedious having to go over there and collect these things. There's 2 chests. 1 chest, 2 chest, red chest, blue chest. The 3rd one. We're gonna run out of wood. See what I mean? Like, this isn't good. I need to collect more wood. Alright, so we got the 4 of those, and then I think the rest of the recipe is just like, so, what are you? You're a wooden casing? Oh, Shrek. Alright, well, that there, how are we doing? Sticks. Do we have any? We do. We have an abundance of them, by which I mean 20. Alright, and then that goes there, surrounded by these... And then these. Look at that. We've made a small storage crate, which we're going to put down here eventually. I don't want to break this because it'll send all of these items flying out, but I want to move all of the farming items into this chest. Will these hold items, like, after you break them? I don't think that they will. I guess now's as good a time as any to test. With the whole viewer base watching right now, all 34 of my active subscribers, we can confirm that no, it will not continue to hold items. Also, I shouldn't have tested that with the iron. Imagine if that had gone wrong. What the situation we would be in would look like, though. I mean, goodness gracious. What did I miss so far? Well, black eye, fat lip. First off, stop getting in fights at school, and then you won't have to call yourself that. Second, all that you've missed is our decision to make an alloy smelter. And then eventually, we're going to hopefully make some cables. Do we have more? Oh, look at that. This is such a great system. I love this. Jordan Allen, you're a genius. I don't have to sieve or sieve or sift anything. I just have to walk over here to where monsters are being slayed consistently, fairly consistently, and just get their body parts, which are apparently iron. Who knew zombies were made out of iron? I certainly didn't. That's news to me. How are we doing there? So we're really close to having enough for the blocks that we need. I think we can get 3 of them now. There we go. I mean, why is the alloy smelter so expensive? Can you imagine if we built this? Big day, right? Big day. We invite all the Endermen over. We're like, come on over, everybody. We've got a big day planned. And then one of the Endermen's just like, can I bring a friend? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And he's like, great. And he goes off and he gets a creeper. And he brings the creeper over. And he's like, this is my friend. And the creeper's like, it's a very nice alloy smelter you have there. Boom! And then all our hard work is wasted. I would end the live stream. I would end the series. We'd be done. I would just walk away from YouTube forever. I would probably get a job at like a high school teaching basic math, which I'm not good at, but it is just a high school. Oh, burn on the American education system. Oh, major burnage. I have nothing against the American education system. I didn't partake in it, so it's fine. Where are all the saplings? Give me these back. I'm gonna need these. Thank you. Actually, I don't. We've already replanted. That's all we need. I'm surprised this cow has survived as long as it has, I'll be honest with you. I kind of thought it'd be dead by now, but somehow it's just stuck through it all. I'm gonna need one of these, thank you, because I just now noticed we're about to run out of charcoal. I'm looking forward to not having to make charcoal, because we'll have infinite lava energy. It's gonna be beautiful, and I'm really looking forward to that, because it means that I won't have to constantly ferry back and forth and do this nonsense. Okay, so we've got that. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and see if we can build this item now. Oh, Shrek me, the aluminum gears. Aluminium, if you're so inclined. Where's our aluminum? We've got 9 aluminum. That's not enough. We're going to need, like, more than that. I think we're going to need 16 total. Because was it 4 gears or was it 2? It was 4 gears. Okay. Aluminum. Do you guys see it? Do you see, like, anything? A silver, lead, tin, copper. Shrek. Alright, not to worry, no one panic. First things first, let's take a nap. Because the Endermen thrive at night. Like, they're going to be here when we wake up in the morning. But they thrive at night, and we want to get away from that. The chat is livid right now. Hashtag Europe. What's going on? I haven't even read the chat. Hey, John Minecraft. Chain Minecraft, how you doing? Love this series, says Gems. Well, thank you. Thank you, Gems. You're great. Play Automation Cub. I don't wanna do that. That does not sound like a good time. At all. Can you sing or play an instrument, says Awesome Gamer? Goodness me. Well, it's funny you should say that. 5-Head Island. No, I'm kidding. We won't repeat that. I can kind of sing when I try. I've been told that I can sing well. I've never actually sung well on YouTube. It's one of those situations where like people tell you can sing well, but you're kind of embarrassed by it. So anytime you do sing in public, you're like, you just sing really silly and corny because you don't want to be teased for not singing well. And it's like, well, if I intentionally sing poorly, I can't be teased. But then you do actually sing kind of well when you're by yourself and people are like, oh, I heard you singing and you sound like you have the voice of an angel. And get away from me, I don't even like that song. With the lips of an angel. And then that's sort of me in a nutshell. No, actually, this is me in a nutshell. Help, I'm in a nutshell. I can't get out. How did I get inside of this nutshell? Oh, it's a big nutshell. You get the idea. It's a bit of Austin Powers there for you. Gonna need to do that again with about 4 of these, please. Thank you. And when you're done with the iron, what we actually need is aluminum. I don't want to take that out of there, though. This is gonna have to be a quick swap. Quick swap. Here we go. Perfect. Good. I don't think we've wasted any time there. Cool. That'll get us our aluminum popping. Love your voice, says Gems. Thank you very much, Gems. You're a wonderful liar. Cub, is Iroth going to show up on episode 25 of this series? I don't know. I haven't heard from Iroth in a while. My biggest issue right now is that artificial intelligence that I made that got away at the end of, what was even that series called? I can't even remember now. Tech It Classic Redux. Because we've been trying to track him down, and I think he might have very well gotten off of my Shrek. Come back! Don't do that! Dang flabbit! I think that he got off of my computer and is now on the internet somewhere, so I'm a little concerned about him. Really, I'm leaving Iroth in the very capable hands of Wizard Ralph and Princess Arieth Elena, I believe is her name, the pink-haired girl. They seem to be doing just fine. Haven't seen Buttercup in a while. I'm also left to assume that he is engaged in combat with this Iroth. Who knows? Maybe they've already brought him to justice and they just haven't gotten back to me. Probably, when there's an update, I'm sure Mufasa. Well, Jam! Thank you, Lucas Kids. What did he say?
Tip. Testing for him smiley face.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Lucas Kits. I hope you guys were able to hear that. I tried boosting the audio. Again, I can't make the tip audio too loud because then you won't be able to hear. It's on the same, like it all happens on system audio, and if I turn up system audio, the game will be too loud. You won't be able to hear me, but I do what I can. Can you get animals by putting animal bait on the ground? Oh, you can. Yes, I know. We've got a lot of animal bait, but I'm real hesitant to do that right now because we had a pig here once, and then the pig, I'm guessing, just ran into the cactus and died. So I want to create like a safe space for animals. Not like on a college campus, but you know, like just a place where animals won't get killed by cacti, which is, I guess, the same purpose of a college campus safe space, because college students are so stupid, they probably would kill themselves with cacti. All right, we've got a machine chassis, and we've got an alloy smelter. Did you dab, says Berserk Jaffa? I did. So that's what we do when we get tips, is I dab, because I'm real behind on the times. I'm an old man, and I still think that that's cool. One thing I would like to do, though, was I went online, and I considered getting, like, some of those party things that you get. So, like, a little... So we'll have one of those... And then one of those things that you twirl and it goes... So when we get a tip, we go... Instead of dabbing. Or maybe... And do it all. I don't know. I'd have to actually order this stuff, though, and I'm a cheap turkey. We're going to have to run power off this. I mean, we could build another magmatic dynamo if we wanted to. Just have two of them. We've got the lava. We might as well, but we will have to create some conduits to make energy travel around eventually. Not right now, though. Shrek me. Let's just build another. We're going to need another magmatic dynamo eventually. Might as well just do it. It's not that expensive either. Like a bit of iron, a bit of Invar. I think we probably have like a lot of Invar left over. We probably made too many. Probably too many. Cub shots fired. Yeah, well, you know, that's me. Been waiting for this, says Carolus. Welcome. I hope I said your name correctly. I do know you dab when you get donations. I was just looking at my other monitor. I did dab. Yes, of course, Berserk. Yeah, you would know that. You're with us usually. Cub, do you need wires for the machine to connect? Nonsense. Nonsense. We'll just hook it up to another magmatic dynamo. That's what we'll do. Because more power, mo problems, actually. I just almost convinced myself that this is a bad idea. Almost. Not entirely. We've got enough of this, thank you. Go ahead and do this thing here. Enjoy your time while you can, Furnace, because you're soon to be Extinctamundo, which is definitely a legitimate language there. Extinctamundo. Not a lot of people are familiar with Texican, so you guys probably have never heard of that word before, but believe me, it's definitely a thing that we all say. Look, we've now doubled the speed at which we're producing iron, guys, and it didn't require us to build any fancy contraptions at all. How about them apples, boy? How about them apples? Is it just me, or is this one going faster? Nah, it's just my imagination. But it's just my imagination running away with me. Just my imagination. Just like every time I think a girl likes me, it's just my imagination. Silver and Redstone. Sounds like a song that you would find in a Christmas film. Silver and redstone, silver and redstone. You know what I never understood was what was his name, Ulysses or whatever his name was, the guy that was looking for silver and gold? Like, he found a talking reindeer. Why not just go back to the world with that and be like, look what I got. What am I doing wrong? Silver and redstone. Oh, this is the aluminum. Oh my gosh. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Find Obi-Wan's lost system. What am I missing here? A speckle of redstone. A speckle. No one uses that word enough. Speckle is such a good word. All right, we've got another magmatic dynamo. I'm sure that there's been people complaining about this decision. Lucas Kits, do you know what happened? What are you guys even talking about? What happened? Did I miss something? Did something incredible happen and I didn't see it? Also, we're going to need another pipage. Where did it go? There it is. Transfer pipe. To get that lava out of there. We got to get the lava out so we can then move it to a magmatic dynamo. All right, here we go. Oh, Shrek. Well, dadgummit, what did we do? Didn't we make a wrench at some point? I feel like that's a thing that we made. Not that one, this one, Crescent Hammer, which looks an awful lot like a wrench, but you know what? I'd be lying if I said I didn't use wrenches for hammers anyway. Well, that did not what we wanted to do. maybe if we place the machine down and then put this behind it. Why? There we go. Okay, that worked. Fine. All right, so this now has power. So we want you to, instead of sending items out over here, we want you to, yeah, we're going to leave that one disabled. And instead we want you to output items over, nope, turn that off. Push items out, and then I think we probably need to set this one up to also receive items. So what, pool, I guess? So theoretically, well, it can't take in gravel. That's not going to work. Also, I don't want that there. That looks ridiculous. Get rid of that entirely. Perfect. Also, disable it over here as well. So, if it's gravel, what do we do with it? Can we just tell it to output one item to one side and the other to the other? No, that's pull. We want it to push. Okay. So, in a super theoretical world, only the items we want to go in here will go in here and everything else will... Oh, wait, no, what's it done? Stop that! We accidentally set it to pull. That's why that happened. Okay, everybody. We're probably going to have to build, like, some conduits and some filters to make all this happen the way I want it to. But, we're going to give it our best. Cub, does Cub Games go highlighted in orange? It does on my end. I'm not sure about the rest of you guys. Mud's cool. Stop spamming. What? Oh, is that a person? Who's spamming? Does someone need to be banned? Cub, then play My Summer Car Has a Cool Game. I don't know what that means. I can't respond to that. It doesn't make any sense. Are you having a problem on Tekkit Legends where whenever you open a saved game it crashes? I'm not having that problem, but I'm sure someone out there is. Alright, now what I want you to do is when you're done, I want you to output to here. Can you manage? Can you do that, please? Let's see you do it. Okay, so... Well, that was an interesting decision you made there. To put... You know what we could do instead? I've just got a better idea. First off, you just stop it. Alright, and then we're going to move this machine. And we're going to move this as well, because again, we still don't have like proper pipage for this. And what we're going to do is, spin you right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. It's a song most of you will not be familiar with. And we're going to hook this in like, we're going to need another pipe. It's about to get dark. Have you experienced the pain and agony of a mod known as extreme crafting? I haven't, and based on the way you just described it to me, using words like extreme and pain and agony, I don't think I ever want to. What could be so bad about it? That's the best mod, says Lucas Kits. It doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good at all. Alright, there we go. I don't want that to happen. It doesn't matter, does it? Alright, so you should be getting power now. And then what we'll do is we'll move this chest, and all of the contents come spitting out. We'll move the chest into the middle, like so. And we'll tell you, okay, you should deposit into the chest, you should extract from the chest. So, theoretically, those items are going to go into here. And then they'll go into the chest, and then this will pull out the ones it can smelt. And then also, we want you to put them back in here as well. So we'll set this one to pull and push. I think it's working, everybody. I think I've done it. Maybe. Something's happening. Yeah, it says it's about to be done with this. Look at that! Perfect! I'm a happy boy. What if we put something in here that can't be smelted, though? Like, what if we put a watering can? Is it going to try to suck up the watering can and then, like, break the system? Oh, no! Stop that! Oh, goodness, great. Now we've got that to deal with. Alright, never mind. We want you to output your items to a different thing. So just pull from here, and then I guess we'll have to get a second chest. Shrek me, this got complicated. We should just go ahead and build some conduits. We can add some filters. We don't have to be dealing with all of this. I know that song too, says Connor. Well, good. You're very well versed in good music. I'm familiar with it. Then again, I'm 25, says Anthony. Well, yeah. I guess under those circumstances, you probably would be. Let's go ahead and transfer some of these. Oh, why is my inventory so full of stuff? This is what happens when you try to stream. Your inventory gets full of crud, and then you just can't do anything. We're going to take some of these items out, because I don't want to build another chest, because we're short on wood. Just put everything in there, whatever. We're going to recycle some of these chests in here. We're going to go ahead and empty this one. And then we're going to take it with us. This might be the last time we use our axe as well. No, it's still good. Oh, but now we're stuck in here, aren't we? Dadgummit. We'll have to swim over here to my accidentally placed piece of obsidian. Don't ask, long story. Not really long story. I just accidentally right-clicked a bucket of lava down there. It wasn't a pleasant experience. It was a mistake, and I don't want to do it again. All right. You should not be pulling anything from over here. Cool. You should be depositing over to here, though. So, push. Okay. So, actually, you know what? Let's take this down from up here, and we will set it over here now. Try to balance this out a bit, so we have like a nice line of things. So, disable the top. I'd like you to pull from the side. So, if we put a pulverized silver in here, it's already been pulverized, so it's not going to do anything. I'm an idiot. Nobody say a darn word. Do I have any blocks of ore? I've got iridium, which we can't use. Back we go to the monster spawner. We're going to do a thing about these Endermen soon, I promise you. It's on my to-do list. We'll try closing this thing up and seeing what happens. Hey, King Lightning, how you doing? Versus back, good to see you. And iron, always useful. We always need more iron. Actually, let's go ahead and just get all of the ores out of here that can be cooked up, because I got a feeling we're going to need them soon anyway. Platinum, I don't know, maybe. Nickel for sure. Gold, silver. I think that's as good as it gets. Some of these items I don't want to go into the furnace after they're done cooking. So again, we're going to have to eventually automate this. We're going to have to get some filters and all of those shenanigans. Iridium could go in a sag, though. It could, yes, it could, but then we wouldn't be getting the double items that we so desperately desire. So from the chest into here, and then into here, and then into here. Right, okay, there it goes. Now we can speed this up if we wanted to by putting some more of those lovely little Dooma floppers over here. You know the ones I'm talking about. I think they're capacitors. And then into this chest. It's the ultimate, everybody! We've succeeded greatly! You nincompoop, you can't pulverize stuff. Thanks, Dennis. You're so kind. Cool. It's working now. I am concerned about what it's gonna do when it gets to, like, other items, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. What we're gonna worry about is throwing in some... Oh, no, wait a minute. What if it decides to pull in multiples, and it creates, like, some sort of a hybrid bar that we don't want it to make? Like, what if it pulls in silver and gold and creates electrum? I don't think that's in this pack. But what if it did? How much of a pain would that be? Also, why isn't it, like, splitting it so it can cook, like, multiple bars at once? Like, that's the whole purpose of this thing. Is that you can do multiple bars in one go. And it's not doing that. I'm real disappointed right now, Mudpack. Real disappointed. But whatever. We'll just leave it to do its thing. Oh, man. I just fell down the stairs, says King Lightning. How did you manage that? I don't even understand how you could do that. Set it to furnace mode only, Cub. Oh, Lucas Kits, you're so brilliant. Here I am having these deep concerns, and you're like, no, 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 Cub. You're an idiot. Furnace mode. Furnace only. Well, there we go. Thank you, Lucas Kits. Eventually, though, actually, probably right now, we're going to have to open this up and create, because like I said, we want to build some item conduits, so we can move some items about, and we're going to need to build some of these Enderiums. So let's go ahead and say that when you're done, we're done. We're going to go ahead and turn that off, and then that way we can deal with these things ourselves. So for the Enderium, we're going to have to find a speckle of Ender Pearl, some Enderium blend, which is platinum, silver, and tin. Platinum, silver, and tin I think we can manage. We've got platinum, I'm sure. We've got silver. We definitely have tin in here somewhere, unless I've used it all for something else. Maybe we haven't actually smelted any yet. Have we not smelted any yet? Where's the tin? Is it, like, right in front of me? Is it one of those situations? I don't... Pulverized tin. That's all we've got? Really? What was the other one we needed? I forgot. Platinum? That's what I wanted for Christmas from Santa. Santa baby, platinum mine, please. Platinum. Okay, we're going to need that cooked up next. So, let's go ahead and say... This needs to stop. Yeah. And I need you to work on platinum next, please and thank you, because we're going to need at least a bar of that. We might need to go ahead and make 2. I'm not sure. My internet is bad, says the puzzle maker. Well, that's not good. You should probably go get some better internet. I think you can buy it at Walmart now. It's a bit on the expensive side, but, you know, it's fine. It's probably cheaper at Target, actually, if you have the My Red card, but I wouldn't actually know. Why are you not doing Sky Factory 3 anymore? I explained that at the last episode of Sky Factory 3, so go watch that, and that will answer your question. Yeah, more tin would be nice if we have any more of that in here. We don't. We probably have some more back there, though, that we're just not working on. Cub, are you going to make a atomic reconstructor? Probably not today, for the reasons outlined when we first looked at the atomic constructor this morning. We just not really in a good position to make that at this moment, but in the future, definitely. What do we have over here? What do we have in here? Do we have tin? More tin, please? It's weird that we've got a lot of things that aren't tin. Well, fine. Go ahead and cook up the 5 of these, I guess. That's a step in the right. Oh, and it did use up 3. Okay, so it doesn't actually have to be spread across these 3 different spots. It'll just consume 3 in one go. That's pretty useful. Cub, what is your second language? Also, I'm back. My second language is Texican, which is a Texas-Hispanic hybrid, which is also referred to as Hispanic, which is a pretty good language to know if you are not familiar with it. It really helps when you go to order at like a Taco Bell or something. It's real handy. Puzzle Maker, will you upload the mod to Curse? Sorry if answered already. What mod are you guys even talking about? So we've got our platinum, we've got our silver, and now we've got our tin. So inside the alloy smelter, I think it was 2 of these. Oh, hold on. We've got to take it out of... do alloy mode. Whoa! Whoa! It's broken, everybody! Oh, there it goes. All right, 2 of these. I think it was 1 of these each. So 1 silver, 1 platinum. Or maybe it was... yeah, that was it. So that's theoretically going to give us our base blend here. The lovely... yeah, that's going to give us 4 of those when we need just 1, really. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to need to get some ender pearls and blazing pyrotheum, which is fortunately not a big deal. I remember, I think the first pack I ever played in which we had to build blazing pyrotheum, it seemed like this real, like, unachievable feat at the beginning. But then as time goes by, you get your blaze powder and blaze rock. Well, wait, that's all we've got? Actually, you know what? No, there's probably more in the monster spawner. I just haven't been collecting them. But again, that recipe is blaze powder, sulfur, crushed coal, and redstone. Now, we made somewhere, yeah, coal powder by accident once. Redstone, and then we've got a lot of sulfur. I just have to find it in front of me. There it is. I don't know why I split the redstone there. I wonder if it's shapeless. Like, can I just put these items in there in any which order I choose? Yes, you can. Blazing pyrotheum, everyone. That gives us 2 pieces. How many did we need? Probably just 1? He said, hopefully. Yeah, just the 1. And then 2 of these and 2 of these. So... where's the ender pearls? There they are. 2 of those. Fantastic. Everybody, back to the alloy smelter we go. I don't think it matters where you put these either. I'm pretty sure you can just put them in there wherever you wish. Yeah. All right. Is it working? This is going to take a while, isn't it? Goodness me. Okay. Why? Why does this take so long? I don't... Cub, if I donate $100,000, will you blow up your Minecraft world? PJ, if you donate me $100,000, I will come to your house and lick your toes. But don't do that, because it wouldn't be real. Like, just be silly. Just don't do that. That'd be ridiculous. What do you use to make your mods? I don't make mods fresh, but I'm assuming you're talking to the puzzle maker, as that is literally how you began that comment. This is going to take a while. Can we speed this up a bit? How do you do this? What are these items called again? Alloy smelter. You use... that was it, a capacitor. And then the bigger the capacitor, the faster the speed upgrade. Whoa, let's rein that in, little horsey. What have we got? So basic capacitor, I don't know if that's actually going to speed anything up, but we do need them to build the next tier. So let's go ahead and build a couple of basic capacitors, and then we'll try our luck with them. But again, I don't think that you can speed anything up with a basic capacitor. Though I suppose we'll find out now, won't we? We'll go ahead and build 2 of them as well, since like I said, to build the next tier, we'll need 2 anyway. And we'll put these precious items back away. Time to find out, everybody. We're doing the great tests. Right click and basic capacitor will not go in there, so we do have to build the next level. Next level, though, will require that we also use the alloy smelter to create these energetic alloys. So, Shrek me, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Also, was that like a 1-to-1? Go back to that. Yeah, so 1 of each of these, and we're going to need 2 of them, I believe. And then we've got our coal powder there, so that's good. But was it 2 of these? Shrek, I already forgot the recipe. Gold, glowstone, redstone. 2 of these. 2 of these. And then 2 of, this is not glowstone, that's powdered gold. Where's the glowstone? 2 of these. Cool. This speed upgrade is going to be real handy after we actually finish with what we're doing and I'm able to build the speed upgrade. Let's go ahead and queue it up though. Like, so it'll be going as soon as this recipe's done. We'll have that, and then in the future we won't have to wait so long for these sorts of things. It'll be at least marginally faster. What goes into building the next tier though? So it's a couple of double layers, some vibromag. That's not too hard to build. Energetic alloy and a bit of ender pearl. We could just go ahead and build that. We've got both of those things. Glowstone? Well, Shrek me. We might as well. Let's take a nap first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Go to bed. I like how we can sleep with the Enderman nearby too. That's great. Anthony, thanks for tuning in while you could. Have a good time at work. Work hard. Make those bonuses. You know, really climb up that chain and all that stuff. Get her done. Someone wanted a grandpa story. Who said that? PJ? All right. Back when I was a young boy growing up just outside of Milwaukee, not in Milwaukee, mind you, never lived there with those horrible people, but when I was growing up just outside of Milwaukee, I knew Laverne and Shirley personally. Sometimes I would go visit them at the beer plant. It was a very different time back then. A child could just walk in there and say hi to everybody, and everybody was very okay with it. It was a good time. And I remember one time I walked in there, and Laverne and Shirley were having a little talkie poo about what they were going to do with those 2 pesky people that lived next door to them, and they decided finally they were just going to kill them. They didn't like them. They were bugging them, so they decided they were going to kill. What were their names? Squirrely and Whirly? Well, I don't even remember now, but I know that they were going to kill him, and I think they said they were going to stuff him into her trunk and drive them off to the river. It was a very strange time back then. You don't even know. It was a long time ago, a very strange time. That kind of thing happened in Milwaukee a lot. Just outside of Milwaukee, it was fine. That's why I rarely went into Milwaukee. That's a dumb grandpa story. I've definitely told better grandpa stories. All right, we've got our Enderium ingots. I don't remember what we were going to do with them. Oh, right, make nugs. That's what we were going to do. Make the nugs, and then we'll let that do its thing. No rush there. I mean, we're building it because we're in a rush, but we'll get back around to it. Hey, Cub, please notice me. Also, don't judge me for the last query. The Blazing Umbran, I don't even remember what it was. That's how little I hold against people. I don't even know what you're talking about. Gravel, sand, and clay. We likely have all of those things. Gravel. Clay. Hey! Look at that. Well, that's a step in the right direction. Sand, though, we're going to have to manufacture. Meaning we're going to need some cobblestone. Going to need ourselves a hammer. And this will go by fast, guys. Oh, I made a... I guess now is as good a time as any to talk about this. Because we haven't used them in the series. Because we haven't really done a whole lot of sifting with the scythes. But I did make a compressed stone hammer. And then I guess for those of you who are uninitiated, what you do with that is you come over here and you combine all of these down into like a compressed cobblestone. And then you put that down. And then with one swing, boom, you got 9 gravel. And then if you're so inclined, you can create a compressed gravel like that. And then, again, same situation. You just break it with the compressed hammer. So it just speeds things up a bit. Real handy, especially when you don't have vein miner. Like in this situation we're currently facing. Anyway, back to building conduit binder. Perfect. Got that out of there. And how are we doing over here in this smelter? Things going well? Looks like you're done. Good. Take my conduit binder. Please? Please cook my conduit binder? Please? It says it'll work in here. Am I doing it wrong? It's a binder compost. Am I supposed to do something else with it now that I've gotten it? Binder composts. Inside of it. Oh, you know what we need to do is we need to turn it back to furnace mode. Lovely. Where are my... There they are. Energetic alloy. Combine those with everything else we've gotten so far. We'll build our next tier capacitor. Do it! Oh, we've only built one, though, so we don't actually have enough to build... Oh, we'll do another one later. This should speed things up pretty quickly, though. If we head back over here... Take a quick look inside. Oh, you can just right-click and it automatically inserts it. That's great. Yeah, it's going way faster. Like, look, before. After. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm very pleased with that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you are ready, I would like to present you with this miracle of engineering here. Wow, 3 whole item conduits. Isn't that just swell? Look, we built 9 of them. That's just wonderful. We can now move items around up to 9 blocks. All of that effort, all of that work. I guess we can make more now. Should have been patient there for a second. Would have been fine. Oh well, you know what? We're not going to be able to do a whole lot with this today. I might make some more off camera. But look at that. We've now got 15 of them. So the plan was originally to pipe all of the items out of the monster spawner and back over here to be processed. But I guess when you consider the fact that we've managed to get a whole 15 of these, that's probably not going to happen. I want to do a quick test before we continue. I'm going to go ahead and do as suggested. We're going to remove these sides. And we're going to seal this thing in and see if the Endermen will just stay inside. And if that doesn't work, we'll make a suite of torches. Just like a whole bunch of them. And we'll light up this whole darn island. Okay, well there goes my shovel at last. I remember my axe at last. I was starting to get impatient with that. I thought for sure it was going to break. Just search Travis CI online. Puzzle Maker, what are you guys even talking about in the chat anymore? I'm so out of it. I've got no clue what's going on in my own live stream chat. Like, you guys could be making plans to, like, I don't even want to contemplate, like, find Notch and steal Minecraft, which makes no sense, because he doesn't even own it anymore. You'd have to go, like, find Microsoft and steal it. And to be honest with you, I don't think that would be all that difficult, because I'm pretty sure you can just Google Microsoft and figure out where they are. And then you can just go find, like, what's his name? The Microsoft guy. What is his name? Bill Gates, and be like, hey, we want it. And he'll be like, actually, I retired, and now I just do charity work. And you'd be like, we want the Minecraft. And you'd be like, well, actually, I'm just Bill Gates. What do you want me to do about it? Hey, Friday, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. It's very kind of you. Connor, he says he's talking about making mods. Interesting. Very interesting. Cub, we're making mods. What kind of mods are you guys making? Are you making the Cub Games mod? The official mod that adds Cub to your single-player game? Also, if that's a thing that exists in the world, I would like to think that it would just be me and I'm in the world and I just like run around and hassle you about things and just like occasionally say things in the chat like darn Tekkit Legends. That would be good. I would play that mod pack. I mean, I basically am living that mod pack 24/7, so I don't need to play it. So never mind, actually. It'd be silly, wouldn't it? Alrighty, time to seal this thing up. Got our birch wood here. Okay, we've thrown it on the ground somewhere. Did I pick it back up? Where did it... Where? Oh, you know where it went? I bet you it's in here. I can almost guarantee it. Yeah, there it is. Come here, you. Hey! Oblivious Bunker has also just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, Oblivious Bunker. Are you oblivious to the fact that you just subscribed? Like, was it an accident? Are you even watching this live? I've always got this sneaking suspicion that most of the people that subscribe are not watching the live stream. They're just, like, watching the first episode of Tekkit Legends. And then they hit subscribe, and then a bunch of people watching a completely unrelated thing, like this live stream, see that notification pop up, and they're like, hey! But then they're not actually here, so they don't know that it happened. But maybe someday they'll catch up with the series, and they'll see their name pop up and be like, oh yeah. Okay, so we got that taken care of. So now the only thing we need to do is get rid of the Endermen that are currently infesting my land. So I guess we need to go do that. And that's worked out so well in the past. Excuse me, I'll fight you from over here where you can't get to me. This is actually working really well. Okay, go figure. Turns out this whole time all we needed is a wall between us. Oh! Alright, I don't like that. Oh! Oh, he figured out how to use the door! He's after me! He's after me! Run! Run! We can't escape! I said run! Run faster than this! Into the water. Ugh. Are we safe? Can you get us from here? I think we're safe now. Okay, let's get back out. Let's try this again. Hey! Welcome, Isaac! Vicente, I believe, maybe. Okay, here he comes. Oh. Are you... Okay, so I think he just literally teleported out of there. Yeah, it looks like he was damaged by the spikes a bit, and then just came out to join us in the world. He's gonna kill me. Yep, there I go. And all of my items right into the ocean. How good is that, guys? How good is that? Do you think I can get down there? I bet you I can get down here. It's gonna be fine. We can get down here, we're gonna collect... I only see one thing down here. It looks like all we dropped was the blocks. So this isn't actually so bad. No, and also some... Okay, no, there's actually a lot of things down here. We're gonna drown to death. We're literally gonna drown to death. Hey, George Middlebrook, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Let's Go Starve to Death in the Ocean. The Cup Games experience. What the heck is happening? Alright, let's all be chill. Oh good, my sword is alright. That's lovely. Do I have any carrots on me? Where are my carrots? Get back up there. We need to heal up before we go for another dive. Berserk Tech, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Are you guys just abusing the subscription system now? Because I'm going to turn it off if that's the case. Find it hard to believe there's a lot of new people getting in here. Is there scuba gear? Yeah, I'm questioning this now. I'm seriously questioning this. The authenticity of this. I'm not even going to say hello to people anymore. Also get that. Okay. It looks like we got it all. I don't see anything else down here. Of course, it's really far down there, so it's really dark. Also, though, we can't, like, let this guy survive who killed us, because then he's gonna, like, it's gonna make, like, a bad standard. Like, everyone's gonna be like, oh, well, he got away with killing Cub, so we need to kill him, too. So what we'll do is, we'll kill him in the most cruel way possible. And we'll just, like, stab him in the feet from the water where he can't get us. Perfect. We should have done that in the first place. So that did not stop the Enderman from spawning, which is extremely sad. Honestly, I don't even want to mess with it anymore. We'll just leave it be. So like I was saying, the plan was originally to use the... Oh, what? No, where are my conduits? Are they still down there? Dang flabbit, are they down there? They're not in my inventory. Shrek, I'm not risking this. We're gonna cheat. Here we go. Alright, down we go. Where are they? We're gonna scour the earth. Oh wow, there's a lot of things down here that I missed. Look at this. Absolute shame. Imagine if I hadn't come back down here. Or my brand new axe. Whatever that is. What a world. What an absolutely cruel world. Are we good? Oh, I just picked up something else. I don't even know what it was, but I picked it up. Alright, I have to imagine that now that's actually all of it. Maybe. You know what? It's fascinating down here. We might want to build like an underwater secret base. How cool would that be? Game mode 0. There we go, everybody. It's fine. I cheated a little bit, but we gained a lot from it, so no big deal. Goodness me. Alright, well, I think we're getting close to the end of this live stream. We're about to have a vote here. Quick question, though, guys. First off, what should we do to end it? What should our final project of the live stream be, of this fantastic live stream? And then, after that's been discussed, actually, let's go ahead and turn this back on. So we go ahead and have these ores in here processing. You know what we could do is we could create like a teleporter. So what do we have? Do we have tesseracts? I think that we do. I think we have... Apparently we don't. Maybe it's 1E? Tesseract? What if I just type in act? I think it's TSS... Or just TS. There's no tesseract. How do we teleport items around? Besides using the ender chest. Which I'm assuming... Do we have the modded version? I don't even think we have the modded version of the ender chest. If all we have is the bog standard ender chest, I don't think you can pump items in and out of it. So that's not at all helpful. Ender generator, also not helpful. Yeah, Ender Dragon Death Muffler, that's an interesting one. I need the ability to teleport items around, so we don't have to build these like long streams of things. You should end the live stream by building the highest tier Enderio solar panel. Lucas Kits, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Connecting the conduits, Cub cheated just a little bit, lol. Yeah, I only ever cheat a little bit. This needs to be refined, because this looks silly. That's not how we're going to end the stream. Like, the end of the stream isn't going to be, well, let's fix the silly-looking mob spawner. I mean, it's a thing that needs to be done eventually, but not right now. I mean, I guess I'm doing it right now, but what I'm saying is this is not the no! Oh, right, no, it went into there. This isn't the grand finale or anything. This is just a thing that I need to do real fast while you guys discuss things. Get me in there. Give me that bag. Thank you very much. I hope I have enough of these. I think I only needed 3 on either side, so we should be good. That looks better, I guess, marginally. I mean, I still think that these colors clash in the most hideous way possible. That's not a big deal. We'll worry about that later. There. That definitely helps a bit. Okay. I mean, this also still stands out, though. We've still got this crafting table here. I think we could probably store that somewhere else where it doesn't just stand out so starkly. I really need to rebuild this entire thing with, like, better colors. But as of right now, this isn't too bad. Hashtag overthrow Cub. That's not gonna happen. Hey, welcome Taurus to the channel. Everybody give him a very warm and welcome round of applause. All right. Has anyone figured out how to teleport items around yet? No one seems to figure that out. Guys, what are you even... I'm at... Stop saying this overthrow nonsense and be helpful right now. Because we don't have ender chests. We don't seem to have tesseracts. Do we have like a dimensional... Oh, here we go. What is this? Transceiver. Transceiver. Right. Transposer. Transmitter. Dimensional transceiver. I think that there's more that goes involved with that. Transports items, fluids, and power wirelessly across any distance and between dimensions. Ooh, boy. That looks complicated. We know how to build that. Octadic. Capacitor. We've always had trouble with that word. Electrical steel is not a big one. It's just a bit of, I mean, silicon, yeah, it's just smelted. That's not a big deal. That's going to require that we build a slice and splice machine, which isn't, again, not that big a deal, but definitely a lot to ask for at the end of a live stream. Fused quartz. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Welcome to the channel there, Jeff Kaplan. Goodness me. That one, though, requires that we build a soul binder, and we combine a vibrant crystal, I think we've got one of those, with a soul vial, which is going to be... That's weird. That's a lot of machines to construct. It might just be cheaper and easier in the long run to just run a cable over here, or to just move the machines over there and, like, run a long power line, a single long power line. That might actually be the way to go. Well, what about a filter? Like, what do you even call those? Just the standard filter. Do those still require... I don't even see it right here. I don't think they're called filter. Oh, yeah, they are. Basic item filter right there. What we really want is an advanced one. Ideally, the advanced one's a bit better. We could build a basic one. And that's just going to require some paper and a hopper. And we've definitely got the materials for that. Let's go ahead and do that then, I suppose. And that's going to take some paper out of here, which is going to require a bit of sugarcane. Dennis Jr., welcome to the channel. I'm pretty sure you've been subscribed. So I don't understand what you guys have done. You've worked a way to break the system, and I don't appreciate it. We'll just have to deactivate that, I guess. Just go into the dashboard real quick here. And we'll turn off alerts for subscriptions. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have... This is sad. Alert box... Hey, by the way, guys, how does the audio sound? Because I reset a lot of these settings that I was trying to tweak. So we can kind of start from fresh. Disable subscriber alerts. Okay. Situation dealt with. So we've got paper. I'd imagine we have enough here. We've got 6 pieces. And then we need iron, which we have here as well, but we're also going to need a chest. Do I have any spare chests left? I think I used them all. Well, there's this one. Which, of course, requires that we now swim back around and out of here. You think I would have learned that before. Lol, I love it, says Dennis Jr. Thanks, Dennis Jr. Because of you, we've had to deactivate the subscriber alerts. So, it's good on you, mate. Good on you. I hope you're happy. Hope you're proud. What? What? A mini chest? What's the point? What are you even going to do with that? Heck, I don't know. Alright, that then surrounded by paper will give us our basic item filter. And so what we could do now is we could set this up again to where we have, like, rather than a chest in the middle here. Actually, the system we have right now is fine. I don't really need to change it at all. But you get the idea. We could theoretically just move the items around a bit differently with the filter. And we'll have that, and we'll work on that later. I'll tell you what I'm going to do between this episode and maybe the next. I guess now's as good a time as any to announce that we should probably... Whoa! Dib! Mega Dib! Thank you, Zone Wolf Gaming. What did you say?
Woohoo.
Great. Absolutely great comment there. Thank you for that contribution. I think that what we'll go ahead and do is... What we'll do is when we come back... We will... I'm sorry, I just saw a really silly comment. A dimensional transceiver is a 1.10 tesseract. No, they're from 2 different mods. I had a mod pack where they both existed at the same time. what we'll do when we come back is I'll go ahead and between episodes just build more of these item conduits, and then we're going to work out a system over here in which everything is sorted and properly processed. But first, we need to vote on whether or not we're going to continue the series. So if you want to see an episode 11, if we want to renew this for another 10 seasons, I want you to say right now in the comments, yes. And if you want it to end, say no. I'm actually leaving it up to you guys. You guys can vote. We're going to let you guys stop or continue this series. Hey, Megadave! Thank you, James Tribio.
Yeah, I agree, Dennis.
What, no cow face? It's not a comment without, it's not a tip without cow face. So we've got a yes, yes, continue this, yes, 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 yes. No nays yet. I'm still waiting on some nays. Lots of yeses. This is like an overthrow yes, says DWC Pure. There's no overthrowing. Vrish, you can't vote 3 times. What are you doing? You gotta stop this. This is madness. Another 10 seasons, lol cub, yes. No, 10 episodes. Another 10 episode season is what we're renewing for. M. Clark says yes. M. Clark, you're the reason I have to keep playing Tekkit Legends. Alright, what makes you think we're gonna respect your vote? Thank you for that tip, by the way. Who's talking about me, says Dennis Jr. You are, apparently. Let's continue our stream under new leadership. No, that's not how this works. I am in command. Please continue and make it longer. Yes, there are still half slabs in the room where you get the mob loot, letting the Enderman out. I don't think that's the issue. I think that they're just teleporting around because there's places they can get to. I think that's the problem. Another 10 seasons. Yes, 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 yes. Well, I guess that what we'll do is we will go ahead and continue. Go figure. I mean, the only other thing I can do here is I could block all of this up with full blocks, but that wouldn't really help it, I don't think. That's not really going to be what ends the monsters getting out of here. Look at all these things. We could try to spawn in some monsters, but we don't really have a place for them to go. I'm not worried about the Endermen. They don't bother me. I don't bother them. We kind of all get along here. It's fine. Like, if I need to kill one. I know I seem pretty incompetent at this, but I can, should the situation arise, deal harsh damage against one and win. The problem is, it's these new combat mechanics. I'm really bad with them. See what I mean? I can deal battle with one and win easily. I know you're not supposed to swing wildly. Pro tip, use a anvil in the crafting grid above an item fluid node to create 8 flat nodes. You're making that up. Flat, first off, spell flat correctly. Flat, what have we got? Flat Ren's node, what? Thinner than the thinnest of pancakes, small enough to fit between blocks. This is a real thing. He's not making this up. Oh my gosh. So you're telling me that I can have things be piped through blocks? That's unbelievable. That's Megadab. I don't like the fact that you can't actually see me. Thank you, Zone Wolf. What'd you say? Yay, more seasons. Yeah, Megadab. So what you're suggesting is, if I'm not mistaken, Bow and Arrow, which is a great username, by the way, is I put this inside of there, and then an item conduit, and then we pump out the items? It's a thought. It's definitely a thought. Because then we wouldn't have to come in here. We could have all of this sealed. And then once we automate it anyway, we're going to be piping these items out. 10 more seasons until I get my dipping sauce cub. Is that like a thing in this pack? Can we get a dipping sauce? I don't think that that's actually a thing. I feel like, again, we're just making things up here, which I don't think is how this is supposed to work. All right. So plan for the future. Let's go ahead and plan. Like, what do you guys want to see in the next 10 episodes if we're going to renew this for a new season? Pro tip, do 10 more seasons. Yeah, thanks, King. That's real helpful. So one of the things we need to do is automate the processing of items from the monsters. So I think we'll probably do that next episode. Probably might end up being a 2 episode. We're going to need to do energy storage because we've pretty much got lava production and storage down. Like, this has currently 256,000, I think it's millibuckets, so 256 buckets of lava in there. So we're not really hurting to store more lava at all. And I guess energy storage is what has to happen next. Cub, your chat is insane. Dank Cub, you missed the reference. Did I? I don't think that I did. Cub Games, can I hack your channel? I would appreciate it if you didn't. I think we should do an overthrow of Cub. Guys, why? 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 I don't want that to be a thing. Thank you, but you're also in the chat, Lucas, says King. I'm not sure what you guys are referring to anymore. Oh yeah, Lucas says I know. Okay, yeah, it's a reference to things being insane. Cub, cook bread, and it will make toast. What's the point of that? What do I want toast for? Like, bread's pretty good. Why would I want to cook toast? I mean, I can try real quick. If that's the thing that you want to see. I'm here to please at this point. Like, we've done what we came and set out to do. You can't cook bread. It's not a thing that can be done. Stop making up stuff, you silly guys. That's taken care of then, I guess. We're still doing fine on cobblestone. Still doing fine there. So how do we store energy? Do we still have the... What were they called? They were part of thermal expansion. There we go. Is that it? Energy cell. Yeah, basic energy cell there. Those are a bit of a complicated mess to build because you have to build the frame. And then if I'm not mistaken, for the basic models, you don't have to fill them with any liquids. That's the more advanced models you have to put up with. Like when you get to building the higher end energy cells, I guess they are. Energy cell basic. How do you make an advanced one? That's how you make the frame? Blackened quartz. How do you do that? What madness is this? What? What? How? Alloy smelt? What? Oh. Diamond stiffened mesh and crust netherrack. 10% chance. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. I can't even right now. I'm gonna have to go through all this and like try to make sense of it in my simple brain. But for now, we're done. So, oh my gosh, we've got 2 cows. Hold the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to say that this is... Oh, there's 3 of them! Okay, well, one of you is getting left out. I guess it's that one back there. Look at this! Like, oh, we got a baby steak! Ground beef... cow! Oh, man, we need to build them a safe space. Thank you, folks, for watching. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next stream. Actually, let's sing us out. I'm going to sing us out with our theme song. 5-Head Island. It's the place to be. Oh, wait. Huh? 5-Head Island. The place for you and me. Goodbye. That didn't do anything. Goodbye. No! No! We're not doing this again. Not doing this again. It is over, Lucas. It's over. We're done. Dab! Thank you. This isn't a thing, alright? Goodbye.